what I learned from this trip coming to Colombia is like you gotta be careful on who you trust. You gotta be careful on who you give your information to. You gotta be careful on people who don't really have the best interest for you. And I was around some people who basically, they was takers. And I'm in this country and I respect this country, so yeah, I'm gonna pay to see the country. You know what I'm saying? I'm respecting the place. So I had a tour guide damn near, and I'm buying him food. I'm paying for his gas. I'm giving him money to spend. I don't know what he's spending it on. I'm not even asking. I'm just trying to learn about this country, and I'm depending on him to keep me safe. And he took me up to some mountains and to see the fireworks. And you know, I had my camera. My camera like $3,000. I had my GoPro. I had my other iPhone that I just bought, vest, everything. You know what I'm saying? And I love him. I love Andres. And it hurt my heart because I went to his mom's shop and shit, I let her do my nails. She told me 15 mil. I gave her 40 and told her muchas gracias, showing respect. And I just feel like I felt respect throughout this whole time. And I feel like my friend took me to the mountains to either hold me for ransom, I don't know, do something, because it just didn't seem right. First thing that the owner of the Airbnb asked me, were you on drugs, or were you intoxicated, or did you? I'm like, man, if anybody know me, they know that I'm on point. But I don't know motherfucking drugs. I'm not intoxicated. I'm not doing none of that shit. And that's the first thing he questioned me about on why I did what I did. And I'm gonna get to doing what I did. I'm walking. We go first. This how the story go. Andres get on my bike because I had a bike, and then he was like, "Ride with me, and we gonna ride to the mountains to go see the fireworks." I asked him, "Which camera should I bring?" He picked the most expensive camera. All right. I brought my GoPro, got my iPhone, got my vest and everything. We get up there. I meet some morenos like me, black folks. And I get to talking to them, and I'm telling bro, like, hey, I'm gonna give you the camera, cause I got another one, cause he like all my cameras and shit. I had an extra GoPro. I was gonna give it to him. I was just happy seeing somebody that looked like me, and then his sister spoke English. But after that, we were walked up all the way to the top of this mountain, and it was hella Colombians. You know what I'm saying? Gangsters. People like, just say if you from East Oakland, it's gonna be like that. And if you from East Oakland, you know that you safe. But I'm up in Colombia, and these are Spanish people, and they not used to seeing a person of color like me with valuable things on them. Like, I'm walking around with a $3,000 camera. I gotta be smarter. But I put so much trust in my friend Andres, mi hermano, but that's not mi hermano no más. ¿Por qué? Because he left me. And it's crazy because it was three of us. It was Andres, Hermanito, and me, and his girl. Hermanito had a girl, that's Andres' little brother. Embraced him, gave him a hug, everything, and we all went together. We saw the fireworks. It was cool. I had some videos on it on the cameras they stole from me. But after the night started getting like closer down, everybody started leaving, and you got to think we on this big ass mountain. They got stairs, so it's packed. We can't even get through. Hermanito and his girl, they somewhere, and me and Andres to the side just looking around. And I'm just looking around because I'm like, damn, I'm in Colombia on the top of a mountain, and I'm in a barrio. I done been to the barrio before, but I ain't never been that high. It's so high to where, like, bro, it's gonna take some time to get down to the regular city, bro. Like, these people is, they mafia, and I respect it. And, I ain't got no problem, but I was just in the wrong territory. at the wrong time. So I'm just telling people, like, just don't be in places you know you shouldn't be unless you prepare. And that's why I think a lot, because he prepared me to be physically fit to get away from these people. Because after the night went, we went up, took some pictures and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I took some pictures of everybody, his brothers, and I got to talking. And somehow Andres' friends was right there. And I remember meeting him at the, because he worked on motos or whatever. And they all chilling, we chilling. I don't speak Spanish like them. Like, I speak Spanish, but you gotta go despacio. You gotta go slow so I could hear you and I could see what word match up with the verb. But they talking hella fast and in slang and stuff. They asking me questions and they talking about me. I don't know exactly what they're saying, but they wasn't saying friendly things about me. You know what I'm saying? They all laughing in my face. And so I'm just chilling. I'm just being respectful. I'm in their country. I'm in their barrio. I don't want no problems. I came with Andres. I just came to see fireworks. These motherfuckers get to ask me, oh, you want to snort some coke or you want to do this? I'm like, bro, I just smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? And then he like, this is what we all do, basically. And he saying this in Spanish to me. He like, it's fit. You know, if you fucking with us, you got to fuck with this. And before, Andres, a couple days before, he asked me, do I snort coke? And I told that nigga, nunca. Yo amo mi alma. Mi respeto mi cuerpo. That's what I told him to his face. I'm out here standing on principles. You feel me? And it's like, how you can't respect somebody like that? So long story short, Andres, he with his friends, right? I'm with them. We all walking. And I tell Andres, like, man, I'm ready to leave. You feel me? He taking hella long. They all, you know, he get the walking away texting. I'm looking. His friends looking at me, trying to keep me occupied. But I'm like, shit, I'm trying to get up out of here, bro. I'm at the top of a mountain on a barrio, and we still got to walk hella far to get back down to even the bike. And I just thought, I'm like, bro, I'm in narco land. Like, I'm up here, like, where they got it going on pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck. I start seeing niggas who high as fuck off Chris, nigga, coke, nigga, everything. So I start walking. I'm walking past everybody. And then, you know, they all know each other, so this shit regular to them. It's not regular to me to be around a whole bunch of Colombians who are not really in the high class. You know what I'm saying? Niggas mugging me. Niggas looking at my camera. Niggas barking at me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this shit crazy. So I'm trying to get down. Andres told his little brother to leave with his girl. So I walk away. I said, bro, we not going with them? He said, nah, it's late. We're going to let them go home. Red flag. I'm like, damn, we all came together. Why we not leaving together? But he want me to stay with him and his friends. You feel me? Y'all putting that shit together? These niggas trying to kill me, bro. I'm like, damn, I'm all the way up here. I got all this shit on me. Nigga, they just going to take it and kill me. So I was like, bro, I started walking. I was like, man, I'm ready to go. I started walking. Them niggas look like they wanted to do something to me right now, but, you know, despacio. Niggas like, man, we gonna take it slow with this nigga. We don't know what he capable of. I got my knife on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm ready to break a couple niggas down on my mama. So I get to walking, and then I get to, like, walking hella fast. Then niggas start doing little whistles. Them niggas start doing little whistles. I was like, fuck, man. Heart started beating hella fast. I'm like, I'm in Colombia on the top of a mountain. All these niggas got probably straps on them. They off coke, nigga, Chris, nigga. They not finna remember what they want to do, what they did to me or why they did what they did to me. Them niggas like, man, I want that camera. I want that phone. I want everything on that nigga, and then we gonna kill him. And I'm like, there's no way if they get me, like, surrounded or like barn baited, that I'm gonna be able to get out. So I start walking like along the edge of the mountain. But let me tell you, all these people that was following me was sitting still at first. You know what I'm saying? Like they was just chilling. But as I'm walking, shit, niggas looking at me. I'm looking at them, I'm walking, then I'm looking back, I don't see Andres, then I see his friend talking about, hey, come back. I'm like, nah, I ain't coming back. So I kept walking. And then I came back a little bit and I was like, where Andres? Nobody said nothing. One nigga came up, tried to touch me, broke him down, got up out of there. Other nigga tried to grab me, got up out of there and I jumped off the mountain. When I jumped off the mountain, my leg broke, right? My leg broke. I came back to the street part because I seen regular people that didn't look like they was like a gang member or nothing. But I'm asking people to help me because my leg broke. A nigga ride past me with his bitch and was laughing and said, "Stupido." Another lady walking with her kid basically shaking her head like, "Muerte." That mean death. You feel me? His friend come running after me now, and I'm running away from him on one leg, jumping. And then the nigga grabbed me. When he grabbed me, I fuck up off me, nigga, but I fell because my leg broke. So I clipped my leg back into place so I could kind of like at least lean a little bit of weight on it, but use all the weight on my left leg. And I got to running again, and then my shit snapped again. And then I had to straighten my shit out again. So I was like, fuck, whatever I could do. And I seen the gate, and I knew these niggas couldn't hit this gate. I ran past one nigga. I hit the gate, bop. Went to the other one. That's why I got all these scratches. They had that little barbed wire. I jumped over the first barbed wire, but it was another one. Then I got through the other one. I just ripped it. That's why I got all this shit on me, you know, all this shit like this. And I'm up out of there. And I'm like, damn, what I do? I'm panicking. I start taking off my clothes. I took off my clothes. I threw something this way. I threw something that way. I threw something that way. And I ran in a direction to where I didn't throw none of my clothes at. And then I threw another, and then I took off my shoes, threw that shit. The last thing I had was my camera. And I was like, fuck, these niggas want this. They gonna stop and look at this shit. And I said on my camera, but they trying to kill me. That's what I said. And then I threw that motherfucker, and then I ran, and then somehow, bro, I got to this orchard, and it was like a ditch, and it was like, damn, they got all this shit like a booby trap. You feel me? I don't know if it's for animals or people, but it's a booby trap, and it's barbed wire everywhere, so I gotta go through all the barbed wire. I'm climbing up a fucking building. My leg is broke. I'm on the top of a fucking roof, and I get to this house. It don't look like nobody in there. I'll show y'all a picture of that, and I go in the house, and I go get a knife because I see like, damn, there's shit in here. And then I was like, damn, is anybody in here? And when I looked in the room, it was somebody asleep. So I turned around hella fast. I was scared that my leg snapped again. Bop! And I fell down. And then he was like, hey. I got up, ran outside. I used one leg and did a double jump, and then got on top of the roof and pulled myself up real quick. I don't know how I had all this strength by a lot, bro, but I did it. And I pulled myself up, and I had my hair, and it was hanging. And then I seen a dude coming, and he had a machete. He was like, hey, anybody, like basically anybody here? He was like, oi, oi, oi. You know, Latins, you know, they Latin, so they gonna say something in Spanish. But I was like right over him. Just say if somebody like right over somebody, like I could see him, but he ain't looking up. My hair was hanging. And I was like, fuck, they gonna see me. So I was like, man. And I just started thinking in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I already know what to do. I'm like, this is my energy. This is how I'm going to save myself. I started cutting off my hair, and I started putting it in a pile. And I was putting it in a pile. And I let it pile up till all my hair was gone. And then I just basically said, God, make me invisible. God, make me strong. God, make me smart. God, send me help. I need help. I'm on top of a fucking roof in Colombia in a barrio. I need help. And then I started throwing my hair in the direction that I was running down the hill in. So when the people came down, they'd see like, oh, his hair right here. So I started, and then I threw them all. And I felt like that was my protection because from then I spent the night there. It was like 3 stalls. I spent the night in the second stall first, and then I got up and something told me to move to the third stall. But when I stopped, like I said, I just was listening to God, and God was like, just be still, I got you. Be still, I got you. I promise you, by Allah, I was like, be still, I got you. So I was still. Nigga, on my mama, nigga. Started thinking about my sister. Started thinking about my granddaddy, everybody. I'm like, fuck, nigga, I'm in Colombia, nigga, finna get, nigga, you feel me? So I'm like, shit. So I'm like, I'm listening. I'm hearing people looking for me. They got dogs and shit. Niggas talking about where he go. ¿Dónde está, americano? I hear all that shit. I go to the other stall. Like probably like when the crows started going, and then the people who was in the house, they came out and started working. But all day, they never came to that third stall. So I started building a barricade because I had buried myself under a lot of things, and then put a cover over the things, and then put some wood over that. So all day I'm hearing these people come in and out, do their laundry and everything. And then Andres was talking to somebody who was basically like a neighbor of them and was asking about me. Was like, hey, have you seen this dude? Some, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't know if it was Andres, but the people around the body heard about American running away, you know what I'm saying, into the mountains. So long story short, I'm there, ain't got no water, food, nothing. I'm out there for like 2 days. You feel me? So I'm like, man, I'm praying the whole time too. Like I got up, I did Fajr. I didn't get to do my rakats, but I sat there and said the Al-Fatiha, and I said, and then the second prayer I did was, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Ku Allahu Allah Sama Lami Le Lami La Lami Kola Kufu Wanaha Amin. And then I just waited. I was patient. Like God said, this your test. Like be patient. And I was patient. I didn't do nothing. And then I was getting up back and forth because my leg was broken. I needed to stretch it out, and it was uncomfortable. So every time I felt like nobody was around, I'd get up, stretch a little bit, and I didn't really have no energy to get down this mountain. So I chilled. And for some reason, the people house who I was like hiding behind, they never came to that third stall. So I kind of thought that they knew what was going on, and they just didn't want to tell on me. And then the day passing, and then gracias a Dios, Roberto, Jason, that he came and took a piss in that third stall. He didn't even see me. I'm the one who moved and made him see me. But I was like, that's an old man, and I had seen him fixing the gate. You know what I'm saying, earlier. So I was like, man, he cool, he'll probably help me. And I was like, hey, por favor, yo tengo mamá, yo tengo papá, a familia, niños, niñas, hermanas. Por favor, necesito ayúdame. Shh. No habla nada, por favor, they looking for me. That man saved my life. I feel like he saved my life because I'm like, at the end of the day, I didn't feel comfortable with the people that I was with because no friend is going to leave another friend around friends who are basically not respectful or just like into shit. Like I'd never have my friend from overseas and bring him. Jerry came with me to the Dubs, bro. And wasn't nobody even thinking about touching Jerry. They welcomed him because Jerry with me. Only thing that's gonna happen. Only how something that's gonna happen to Jerry is because of me. So a motherfucker can't tell me, oh, this and that, because I've been in a position. That's why Andres, I'm like, bro, you really tried to do that to me? Like, you really tried to like, and that's all I gotta say. I love Colombia. I love the people in Colombia. Colombia is a beautiful, beautiful, cultured place. It has many great aspects. It has amazing views. It has amazing weather. It has amazing service. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful out here. The people are gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? But I just got put in a situation that I should have been a little bit more smarter. My mama told me, be careful. I'm feeling that you are not safe, and I need to listen to my mama. I admit. And it's like my mind be so stern and so stuck on, I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to get through it no matter what. that's not always the best way to go about it. Sometimes you gotta sit and think about some shit. Be still. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not your friend. Everybody not happy. Everybody don't want to see you motherfucking win. Everybody don't want to see you do that. And I'm like, bruh, look at my hair. Like, for real. Look at my motherfucking hair. I still look smooth, but I'm like, you know, blessed. But I'm like, man. But everything happened for a reason, because I think that, you know, I had so much energy, so much good things that I've done in my existence while I'm here. And, you know, all that's held in your tentacles. You know what I'm saying? We electric beings. So with that, in the favor of God, I'm here. And I'm gonna always be here. I'm gonna stay here until you don't want me here no more. But that's my story about Colombia. That's what I went through in Colombia. Will I ever go to Colombia again? I don't know. It's a beautiful place. But I would for sure need to touch up on my Spanish a little bit more. I for sure need to surround myself by positive people who not gonna put people in position to fail. I'm like, what type of person bring somebody to a place where you know it could be turned up, you know it could be whatever, but if you ain't got no pass card, or if you ain't one of them niggas, bruh, or if you ain't got it on you, bruh, and you can't protect the people that you came with, and you trying to get them to experience some shit, like, bruh, just it's not that important. I told him when I got here, yo tengo un familia. Me amo mi mamá, me amo mi hermana, me amo mi abuela. Mi familia es muy importante. Estoy es a bien persona, importante persona. That's what I told him in the beginning. I treated him with respect. I treated him with love. I treated him with care. And I took the time out, and he don't speak no English, not a bit. So I'm helping you speak English and get around a culture where you're not used to. And I've already taken the time by myself to be able to communicate with you better than you could communicate with me. Because if he was in America, he wouldn't know what the fuck's going on. He doesn't know any English. So it's just it's a fucked up thing.